For Hill, it's Leslie Miller from the Counseling Department, and today I wanted to talk to you all a little bit about goal setting. Specifically, what we're going to be talking about today is how to set a SMART goal. So, setting goals is a very important process in life in general, and setting SMART goals is really a good way because it keeps you accountable and it helps you create a realistic goal. Because if goals aren't reachable, they're not worth making. And in the slides to come, I'm going to show you step by step how to create your very own SMART goal. The S in SMART goal stands for specific. What is it that you want to accomplish? You need to be very detailed. So the first example is, I want to do better in math. Okay, that's a great goal, but let's be a little bit more specific. How about, I want to increase my math grade from an 85% to a 90%. The M in SMART stands for measurable. You've got to have a way to evaluate whether or not your goal was accomplished. So I want to run the mile faster. That's a great goal, but how do we know? So let's switch it up a little bit and we can say, I want to improve my mile time by 30 seconds. The A in SMART stands for attainable. Your goal has to be something that you know you're capable of reaching. So which one of the goals down below would be a better goal for a student athlete? I will help my team to win the state championship, or I will rehabilitate my knee so that I can play football again next season. So I'll help my team win the state championship is great, but it's not attainable. The attainable goal and more specific goal is, I will rehabilitate my knee so that I can play football again next season. Goals need to be relevant to you and your lifestyle. So which would be a better goal for a teacher, specifically a science teacher maybe? So the first goal is, my goal is to discover a cure for cancer. Great. The second goal is, my goal is to inspire at least one student to become a doctor to research a cure for cancer. So as a teacher, we don't have a lot of extra time to do some research to find a cure for cancer. But what we do have extra time for is to teach students. So definitely the second goal is going to be the most relevant goal for this teacher's SMART goal. And finally, the T is time bound. You have to have a deadline. You can't have a goal without an end. So the first goal I have as an example is, my goal is to be able to run a half marathon. The second goal is, my goal is to run a half marathon by May of 2020. So the first goal didn't have an ending date. So you didn't have something to work towards. The second example, you do. You want to run the half marathon by May of 2020. Okay, so here are a few final tips to help you write your own goals. So the first and most important tip is, you want to write it down and you want to look at it often. Put it on a Post-it note, put it on your bathroom mirror, somewhere where you're going to see it every day. If you achieved your goal and it was too easy, make your next goal a little bit harder. And failure to meet your goals is okay. It only matters if you didn't learn something from your mistakes. It's really important to learn from your mistakes, revise, and try again. Goal setting is also an important method to decide what's important for you to achieve. What's important to you in your life? What do you want to accomplish? It's also good for motivating yourself. If you have something to work for, you're going to get up out of bed, get up off the couch, turn off Netflix, put down your phone, and you're going to get to work. And lastly, goal setting and working towards a goal helps build self-confidence. It makes you a more confident person. So it's really, really, really super important. Okay, Warhill, that's it for setting a SMART goal. You have all your tools in your toolbox to create a really relevant, achievable goal. And we would love for you to share your goals with us. I have listed on this last slide all the counselors with all their email addresses. And I've also listed that we're on Twitter and Instagram. So if you're on Twitter and Instagram, please follow us. We do little shout outs every week, and we'll be posting on there regularly to help keep us connected because we miss you guys. We miss you so much. So everybody stay safe, take care, and we will see you soon.